Why should you buy gold? Gold has been falling in price since late 2012, and investors have lost faith. But central banks have been buying up as much gold as they can. Last year, central banks around the world bought 535 tons of it, the most since 1964. According to the World Gold Council, central banks will add another record 550 tons in 2013. If these central banks were not anticipating a currency crisis, then why are they suddenly stockpiling gold? In January, Germany retrieved 674 tons of gold from its accounts in New York and Paris. The German Federal Bank describes this move as a preemptive measure in case of a currency crisis. By 2020, it expects to have 50% of all its gold reserves stored back in Germany vaults. Russia has doubled their gold reserves over the past 5 years. The Russian central bank says it wants to diversify its foreign reserves away from the paper assets, which are risky. China is very secretive about their gold holdings, but given domestic production, imports from Hong Kong, and other means, some estimate that China may hold as much as 4,000 tons by the end of 2013. And in March, their imports from Hong Kong doubled. Why so much gold? No asset is safe now. The only choice to hedge risk is to hold hard currency, gold. In the first 2 months of 2013, a number of other countries added to their own stockpiles. These countries are all spending millions to expand their gold reserves. The headlines might scream strengthening dollar, growing economy, and falling gold. We're saying, just wait. Debt accumulation will continue. The dollar will depreciate again. And investors will freak out and rush back to gold.
You now can generate an $8,000 weekly income in 12 weeks or less by exchanging your declining dollars or any paper currency into real money, gold. Hi, my name is Selena, and I'm part of a growing team of gold acquisition enthusiasts. I'd like to introduce you to the most amazing and generous company that will actually pay you to save your own money. That's right, get paid to save. With your free gold savings account and our fail-proof gold savings financial freedom plan, you can be raking in over $8,000 per week and building a savings of gold absolutely free in 12 weeks or less. First, it's important for you to understand why a consistent plan to save in gold will protect your financial stability and future compared to saving in declining dollars or other forms of currency. True or false? Gold is inflation-proof and will maintain its value in spite of economic decline. The answer is true. Here's the proof. Back in 1936, an ounce of gold was $34.87. That was a lot of money back then. $34.87 could buy a brand new stylish suit for only $25. That included a pair of slacks, shirt, silk necktie, and silk socks. Let's throw in a brand new pair of reptile leather shoes, back then only $6. That comes to a total of $31 with $3.87 left over to fill your gas tank at 10 cents a gallon. Guess what? There's still money left over. So let's go ahead and add a concert for two for 80 cents, a fine dining experience for two for only $1.50. And it's amazing, you still would have 57 cents left over. Let's fast forward to today. At this broadcast, an ounce of gold is a little over $1,300, so you'll need an extra $1,265.13 to buy that same ounce of gold today. Without any doubt, today's ounce of gold can easily purchase a brand new stylish suit with slacks, shirt, tie, socks, leather shoes, gas to fill your tank, an expensive concert, and a fine dining experience for two. And you'll still have some gold left over. However, what can you really buy for that same $34.87 in this economy? Definitely not a brand new stylish suit. In fact, good luck in buying a pair of leather shoes, or filling your gas tank, or going to a nice concert, or even going out to eat at a fine restaurant. You know as well as I do, $34.87 doesn't get you far, and barely pays for a night out at the movies for two with popcorn and soda. There's your proof. Gold is inflation proof and will maintain its value in spite of the declining dollar. At the beginning of this broadcast, I mentioned you could generate $8,000 per week in as little as 12 weeks or less. That may have gotten your attention, but as the previous illustration proved, the dollar and other fiat currencies are losing tremendous purchasing power and are in trouble. Depending on cash income is no longer enough and could be hazardous to your financial health. Think about it. What would you do if the currency you depend on could no longer pay your mortgage or your rent, put food on the table, buy necessities such as fuel for your car or heat and electricity for your home? The preventative solution is to consistently trade your declining dollars for gold. Through our 12-week Financial Freedom Gold Savings Plan, it's the most simple, safe, convenient, and a secure alternative to placing declining paper dollars into a bank account that will never ever pay you enough interest to keep up with inflation. Gold historically, without exception, increases in value when your dollars or any paper currency of the world significantly decreases in value. Now, there's a unique, fail-proof, risk-free way to generate passive income in as little as 12 weeks or less, because you are consistently acquiring 999.9% pure currency-grade gold week after week. Currency-grade gold is of a higher quality and value than other forms of gold. Also, you're able to trade less of your declining dollars for it because currency-grade gold is in smaller, more affordable weights: 1 gram, 2.5 grams, and 5 grams. Follow our 12 weeks to Financial Freedom Gold Savings Plan, and in as little as 4 weeks, you could be trading in the paper dollars generated through our unique plan for pure currency-grade gold, and therefore your weekly gold acquisitions would be absolutely free week after week.
I want to welcome everybody to our Monday Karatbars International webinar presentation. My name is Joe Norman here in Worcester, Ohio. I'm going to dive right into today's presentation. I think you're going to like what you're about to see. Karatbars International is what we're here to talk about, and Karatbars World Headquarters is in Stuttgart, Germany. They are a category creator. Karatbars is synonymous with gold money, international gold money. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see it today. We offer gold in small, affordable weights everyone can afford. Gold by the gram. We offer delivery and free storage. If you would like to keep yours in storage, no problem with Karatbars International. They do that for free. By the way, one of the few companies in the world that does offer free storage, and now we're delivering to over 90 countries in the world. And with Karatbars International, you can enroll, register, and take advantage of our program as a customer or as an affiliate, which most people do because of the affiliate rewards program that rewards saving money, not spending. Again, I want to emphasize, this new concept rewards saving money, not spending. And within the Karatbars International Affiliate Rewards Program, your senior partners have developed a 12-week strategy that greatly accelerates earning power, as well as creates weekly residual income very quickly and a perpetual-like gold acquisition from the system. That's gold that you acquire without having to pay for it with money out of your pocket. The system will do it for you if you follow the simple plan. A Karatbars International account is free, as well as fast and easy to set up. Just a few company facts, a little bit about the history, growth, and development of Karatbars International. As I said, they are headquartered in Stuttgart, Germany. But Karatbars is an e-commerce company in the e-commerce sector, and they have an affiliate program very similar to what Amazon offers. Karatbars International expedites metal goods sales, secure storage, delivery, payment processing, and innovative money-moving strategies. For those of you that may have done business internationally, you know Germany has extremely strict business laws, and Karatbars has met or exceeded German business standards for over 4 years, while meeting or exceeding international commerce laws with a 12-year or a 4-year track record of successful and compliant operations. As I said earlier, they're doing business now in over 100 companies, shipping to 96 of those. 4-year history, that is impressive. You're going to see the 12-week plan today, and you can set up an account with Karatbars International at no cost. It's free to set up and even use the system. There are free strategies you're going to see today that will greatly multiply earning power and return on capital. This business model promotes, encourages, and rewards saving money. It's a clever, new, exciting, and risk-free way to get in the way of money and capture a piece when it's moved correctly. You can create an income property or an income asset for yourself and receive weekly residuals from saving money, not spending money, and receive currency-grade gold from the system by simply trading in, swapping, or exchanging paper money for gold money. And when you do so, you're adding the best quality collateral to your financial statement. A free Karatbars account gives you an asset class that is the best quality collateral, that is portable, gives you a vehicle to preserve and multiply capital, gives you an income-producing asset with a great history of price and performance. This income-producing asset has the ability to spin off weekly cash flow unencumbered, no debts or debt payments required. A Karatbars account actually gives you the ability to decouple money from the banking system, interest rates, and fiat paper currency, and leverage gold and gold prices with no repairs, maintenance costs, or other cash demands that reduce your return on capital. The affiliate rewards program is nothing short of incredible. This accelerates your return on capital, with earnings and profits being flexible in the fact that you can take them in cash or its digital equivalent, or in gold, or a combination. And the last thing is you're going to increase your financial intelligence and learn the truth about our money. Let's talk a moment about control. Who needs a Karatbars account? Well, I've often said anyone that has a bank account, or if you have to call someone who does have control of your money, you are at risk. I want to repeat, if you have to call someone to access your money, and that person has control and you don't, you are at risk. That's exactly what happened in 2008. When the markets crashed, people tried to get to their broker, but their broker's phones were tied up, and that's the reason they lost more money than they needed to, simply because they did not have control. A Karatbars account gives you total and complete control of your money, which is comforting to know in this economic environment that we live in. Karatbars International affiliates, what do? Well, we learn and we teach people the history of money and the correct way to save or move it, and connect people to good, sound, solid financial information. The tools and information do the teaching. All we have to do is connect people to these tools and information, which are going to teach them how to exchange money, substitute into real money, and then save it. This is a new way to multiply earning power if you follow the 12-week plan. It produces weekly passive residual income, and we see all kinds of different amounts people are making, but those amounts that you're seeing on your screen, there are people actually making that kind of money. And they're getting paid weekly. Not once a month, they're getting paid every week on Fridays, kind of like a weekly dividend payment, if you will. All right, now we got some facts about what's going on in this economic environment. We know thousands of people worldwide are decoupling their money from the banking system and paltry interest rates, and they're coupling to gold and gold prices. And that's because banks are being exposed for what they really are, and for what they really do to people, and that is to keep you captive. And paper money and everything purchased with it and kept in it, or its digital equivalent, is losing purchasing power by the day and value at a record pace. Did you know that paper money that you're carrying around in your pocket, or even digital money that you have in your bank accounts, was created as a gold substitute? And another fact, there is a way to exchange that gold substitute for real money without a bank or a broker, and that's exactly what a Karatbars account does. Why in the world would you want a money substitute when you can have the real thing? We encourage everyone to get the facts and take action now, and in parentheses, while we can, because we never know what's around the corner. Now, for you guests that may have been invited to this webinar and taking a look at Karatbars International for the first time, I've got a couple multiple choice questions for you. I always enjoyed those in school. The first one is, do you believe profits are better and more comforting and safer than wages? Do you believe profits are better or wages are better? That's question number one. Number two, when you get paid, wherever you work, whatever form of income you have, would you prefer those funds to be a money substitute or real money? Number three, when you get paid, if you could take your money in paper money or its electronic or digital equivalent, or gold money, or both, I would like the option of doing either. Which would you prefer of those options? Well, here are the answers. If you answer wages, money substitute, and paper money, basically all we can do is wish you well, maybe pray for you, and hopefully someday you'll open your eyes to really what's going on with our money and what money really is. But if you're like me and most of us that answer profits, real money, gold money, or both, you are a Karatbars affiliate waiting to happen. Simply access our information, our websites, webinars, and videos, and simply follow up with a phone call with a leader that can answer your questions, and we'll get you on the track for future financial well-being for not only you, but your family. Next, we're going to turn our attention to the truth about money. You keep hearing me say that, but you know what? Good information is never a disadvantage, and learning the truth about money is a very, very important thing because we're all dealing in money every day. Which do you think has a better future? Paper money, which is a gold substitute, or gold money? Look at these purchasing power charts. Look what gold money has done since 1900. Basically has a 120-year history, and it's all bad, especially after they cut the link to gold in 1971. This is when Richard Nixon did this. And prior to that, one-income households were common, and you have an average ordinary job, you could live well. But because of this decoupling money from gold, and they keep printing more and more of it, diluting the money pool, it created a scenario where it took two incomes in the 80s, 90s, and right up to 2000. And beyond 2000, a lot of households, two incomes aren't even enough. Well, I've got some news for you. It's not your fault. It's the economic environment that we are asked to operate in that has created this phenomenon. The only way that you can turn it around is to preserve those dollars and those hours of labor that you've been paid for, preserve them in gold. Gold has over a 5,000-year history, and it's all good. Little history about U.S. paper money. I went back into the archives and pulled this slide back out because I think it's just fantastic. And here's a picture of a $50 bill in 1914. If you'll look at the bottom, it says right on it, United States of America, $50 in gold. We could take any paper denomination to the bank and walk right out of there with gold if we wanted to. It was all backed in gold. And that is proof and evidence that paper money was created as a gold substitute. Gold is really money, paper is not. And that's when the deception started. So if you look at the charts here, you can see one is not so good and getting worse by the day, by the month, by the year, and the other is very good with thousands of years of history, and once you learn paper money was created as a gold substitute, once you learn paper money was created as a way to legally take gold from the people and leave them with a debt-based system built to enslave the uninformed, then you know the truth. So, with this in mind, with Karatbars International, our movement is to educate people what you just were exposed to, and then encourage people to be proactive, and if they will, they can prosper. As Mike Maloney says, if you'll exchange paper money into gold money, you'll be able to buy more stuff in the future with the same units of currency than you will if you leave it in any paper derivative. We know the people that glide along with good intentions, they are the ones that are at risk, they're the ones that get hurt, and the people that take action and know what to do with their money when it comes into their hands, they're the ones that build real wealth. This slide talks about the four income quadrants. Robert Kiyosaki, as you know, does many videos that undergirds what we're doing and informs people and educates them from his viewpoint that being in the right side, the business owner and investor sectors, are the way that you can deploy profits instead of wages on the left-hand side. Also, with this slide, you'll learn what keeps the poor and the middle class captive is when money comes into their hands, they buy things that create more debt and more payments. Things like cars, boats, toys, doodads. They run up credit card bills, and that makes it so that when money comes into their hands, money earned, it's paid out to banks and others. Instead of them paying themselves first, they fall for this trap door. And this is what keeps people captive. So the goal here is to build the left side of your general ledger and to reduce and eventually eliminate the right side of the ledger, which are the debts and the things that cost you money and pull money away from you when money comes into your hands. So it's simply deploying a strategy. Stop gliding along with good intentions. Deploy the strategies we're about to show you, and you'll turn your financial future around in 12 weeks or less. Not 12 months, 12 weeks or less. Now let's talk about the financial habits of the wealthy. When money comes into their hands, income, they buy assets that create more income. And the wealthy are extremely eager to find these type of businesses. These businesses continue to pay them month after month, and in Karatbars' case, pays us week after week. It just accelerates everything. And it continues to pay us long after we've stopped actually working the business and putting this in front of others. Income-producing asset is exactly what Karatbars International business model is and offers to all the people of the world. And within it is this 12-week plan that we're going to get into at this time, which is going to show you how to create incredible weekly compensation as well as weekly gold that you're going to acquire from the system, not your own pocket. Before I start showing some numbers here, I want to read the disclaimer. The income projections and action plan that you're going to see today uses mathematical examples that are dependent on following the plan as described. Results can vary based on your activity as well as the activity of your team. Karatbars International affiliates are empowered to set people up with gold accumulation plans and earn weekly income from that activity. It is a gold savings program that offers each participant the opportunity to exchange paper or digital money for gold direct without a bank or a broker. The company pays affiliates referral rewards each Friday for telling others that also use the system to protect and multiply capital. If you can deploy 3 new skills, you can get into this fantastic weekly cash flow and the best quality collateral that exists on the planet by simply creating your free account and then select and acquire a business marketing package. This turns everything on as far as the dual team system, and the dual team system is where the money is at with this program. And then the next thing you need to do is you must commit to paying yourself first every week 1 gram or more of gold and deposit that into your savings. Here's where we say this plan rewards saving, not spending. We're not asking you to spend money. We're asking you to exchange bad money into good money. You still have money, but it's good money, sound money, solid money, real money that you still own, manage, and control. If you'll make this commitment, whatever it takes mentality, move 1 gram into your piggy bank every week for 12 weeks. This is the correct way to save and move money. When you exchange, swap, trade paper money into gold money, then save it. Don't spend it, save it. This is the correct way to save money. Now, the third and most important thing is, if you want to get into this money, you've got to find 2 people that are willing to do the same thing. There's no shortage of people that will say yes if you show them by using the tools, not your knowledge, not what's in your head, what's the tools on your tool belt. Why? Because it's duplicatable. Everyone can do it. We have a fantastic hammer, a fantastic tape measure, and a fantastic speed square, and all the things that you need on your tool belt we have. Now, the compensation range, and there is a big range, trust me. You control that, and your team, each person you enroll, controls their earning power at enrollment by the package they select. Very, very important to know that. Now, here are the packages. We've consolidated all of them into one slide here. The first one is called a bronze digital package. The other one is the silver package. You've got the gold package and the VIP. And I have the costs listed right there. What we encourage everyone to do is to find a package that you can afford and then stretch to the next level. If you can, do the VIP. Why? Because number one, with the cycles, it pays you 800% more money. With the direct commission, it pays you 400% more money than the bronze. So why in the world, if you can generate the same energy and effort, would you not want to get paid the most for your effort? And that is why the VIP package is our most popular option. We also understand not everyone can afford that going in. And that's fine to start out at the bronze level. And then you can upgrade using commissions.